Well, Crowe, thanks for joining us on the Skins injury update. There's some disappointing news about Michael Hurley. What's the update with him?
Yeah, so Michael Hurley actually didn't finish the game. He finished the game on the bench. He came off with maybe 3 or 4 minutes to go with a cramp in his hamstrings. Obviously, we scanned that. He's got a hamstring strain. It's a bleed from the interface between the hamstring muscles with very little muscle fibre involvement, which is a good thing in that it helps the prognosis. He'll definitely miss this week. Most likely he'll miss 2 games, but it's not impossible he'll do a little bit better or a little bit slower, depending on how he tracks over the next few sessions.
Now, Andrew McGrath wasn't able to play in that match. Can you explain a bit more about his calf concern?
Yeah, so Andy, out of obviously our block of 3 matches, came away after finishing the game against the Hawks with calf tightness in both sides. In the end, he was left with tightness in one side, so rather than train him, we checked what was going on. It's a small bleed in that calf, which is a low-grade Soleus strain. Obviously, with Andy, he needed to miss last week. He'll also miss this coming weekend, and then depending on how he's progressing, we'll be looking at his best date of return.
And Jake Stringer had some scans today. What's the news with him?
So Jake has a little bit of back stiffness out of the game. Nothing we're particularly concerned by. We just want to get a really good idea of what's going on in there, like we would with all of our players, as we learn more and more about Jake and his body.
Now, fingers crossed with him. Josh Green has been recovering quite well. Will he be available this week?
Yeah, so obviously with the whole group trains tomorrow. Josh will be part of that. We're looking to see him train with speed and intensity after his hamstring issue. All going well. He'll be made available, but he's still got to get through that session exactly how we'd like to be made available.
Now, Travis Collier has made some progress. What will he be doing this week?
Yeah, so Trav will be back in with the main group for the first time since his injury. He'll be in the warm-up only tomorrow, and then obviously progress up his training with the group from there.
Well, it's nice to have him back. Thanks very much for your time and good luck this week.
Thanks, guys.